Oh, let's see. What we gonna do today? What's going on, y'all? Yours truly, the Walt G Love. Welcome to my kitchen. And this is going to be another quick, simple, easy meal for single guys or anyone who's single who really don't know how to cook. You're on your own, your money kind of tight, you can't really afford to get fast food. I'm going to show you different simple things that you can do at home to save you money and be a good meal. Today we're going to do baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and whatever side that you choose. So we're going to get more into that. Stick around. I'm yours truly, Walt G Love. You always know me, stand-up comedian, entrepreneur. I'm just a regular guy right now, OG, trying to show my young brothers different ways to feed themselves until you find you that good woman who know how to cook and throw down in that kitchen for you. All right, stay independent, my brothers, and learn how to cook. Make that a priority. We're going to do baked chicken in this episode right here. A lot of brothers like to fry, but that's down the line. I'm going to teach you how to stay healthy. And baked chicken is very healthy. We're going to be doing chicken thighs. So we're going to do baked chicken thighs, mashed potatoes. Quick, simple, easy, and won't have you standing on your feet in the kitchen all day. All right, stay tuned. Let me roll up my sleeves and we're going to get to it. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, I need you to set your oven. Set your oven to 350. Make sure your oven 350. While it's getting warmed up, that's when you start and go ahead and prep your chicken. Now, fellas, don't just open up a pack of chicken, okay, and just season it. You got to rinse off your meat, all right? You got to rinse off your meat. So, as you unpack, have your bowl, something that you can put it in. You don't want to lay it in the sink because you don't want it to get contaminated. So get you a bowl, something like this, whatever you got. You want to take it, and as you take out your chicken, you want to rinse it off real good, kind of warm water. Hold it up under there, make sure you get it good. Get all up under the bottom, in between the skin and the meat. You want to make sure the chicken thighs is being rinsed off. That's a must. Never ever open up a pack of meat and do not rinse it off. Unless it's hamburger. All right? So we're going to rinse off this meat right here. It's chicken thighs. Why did I choose chicken thighs to go with? Because chicken thighs or chicken breast is the best to cook when it comes to oven. When you want to bake. Now, this is the part where you want to season your meat. Since I got it all in one bowl, make sure the water is out of there. Now, you can use whatever seasoned soup you can use. Lemon salt, lemon pepper, garlic salt, whatever you want to use, fellas. But a lot of you guys, like I said, you're new to this, you're learning how to cook, go with the basic seasoning salt. Long as it's seasoning salt, which means to have different peppers and stuff seasoning inside of this. Lower salt, seasoning salt, or basic salt and pepper, all right? But we're going with the seasoning. Also, make sure you got you a cooking pan. This is what you call the cooking pan, fellas. Got to have one of these tin cooking pans, all right? Season up your meat. Season up your meat. And I'm going to show you what to do next. Okay, now that your chicken is seasoned, you want to separate it and have it in your pan just like this, fellas. You want to have it just like that. And the seasoning that you saw me use, pour a little bit of water in that. You don't waste the seasoning, but you want to around the corners. You don't want to spread the water all over your chicken. You don't want to do that. But you want it to be enough water in your pan so it can cook through, make the meat nice and juicy. And once that's done, put it in the oven. Once you put the chicken in the oven, look at the time that you start. So, set your timer or you remember. At least 45 minutes. 35 to 45 minutes. You're going to have to flip it. Some people just leave it and just let it cook. But you got to rotate it. So we put it in, we're going to let it cook for maybe 15 minutes. Then we're going to flip it, let it cook on the other side. Let it cook on the other side for maybe 15 minutes. Going to flip it back over. So 15, that's what 30, then another 50. It's about 45 minutes, like I said. All right? We're going to let it cook. We're going to come back to it. That and our choice of veggies. If you want to use veggies, corn, whatever you want to make for a side dish. But I'm going to show you how to do this real quickly. If you don't have a measuring cup, fellas, all you need is a basic cup. Basic cup. You don't have this kind of cup. It could be any cup, long as it's a cup. Not no 32-ounce cup. It got to be a cup because you will have to use 2 cups of water, boiling water, put it in the pot. I don't want you guys messing up. Take 1 cup of water, 2 cups of water, hot water. Put it in the pan, and you want your water to boil, all right? And I'm going to show you the results. But we're going to let the water boil. We got the chicken in the oven, all right? Fellas, you got to stand over it because the temperature of the fire is up, and also you hear is that boiling. Once the water start boiling, you take your pack, you open it up, take your pack of mashed potato, your flavor. I'm using the 4 cheeses. Once you hear that, you go ahead, pour it in there. Pour it in there, cut the oven off. Cut the oven off, get you a fork, and you stir. You stir it up. Try not to get no balls in there. You want to just stir. Keep stirring it until it hardens. It will do its thing. You just keep stirring. Back in the days, you really had to do a homemade style. I'll be gentle. Baby, I'm gonna be gentle when I'm cooking for you. When I'm cooking for you. If it's chicken, babe, steaks or whatever, I'm gonna do it for you, baby, don't worry. I'll be cooking like a real man, baby. I'll be gentle. I'll be very gentle when I'm cooking for you. When I'm cooking for you. Woo! That. Come out like that. Simple meal, fellas. Simple meal. For the single guys or single people, period. If you don't really have cooking experience, you want to cook for yourself, you trying to save money instead of buying all that fast food, blowing all that money. These are simple things from your man, the Walt G. Love, that I just chose to share with you guys. All right? And you're going to see the difference it's going to be when you save that money. And you're going to be eating good. And once you start cooking for yourself, you're going to want to cook. And trust me, fellas, women love a man who not only go to work, but who have capabilities to be able to cook. Especially if she's tired and she don't want to do the cooking. Like I said, it's not bad for a man to stand up on his own. There's nothing sissy-ish or wrong with a man knowing how to cook. All right? I'm not a top chef, bro. I'm just keeping it real right here. Yours truly, the Walt G. Love. Welcome to my kitchen. And I'll see y'all guys on the next one. I cooked. Now it's time for me to eat, baby. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Don't it smell so good? Won't you love doing it in the kitchen?